Hello.
Hello, I'm Sarvesh.
Hi, Sarvesh. How are you?
I'm fine, how are you?
I'm also good. Thank you for asking. And Sarvesh, how was your day?
Very nice.
Good. So, can you tell me which topic we are going to discuss today?
We are going to discuss about some of the disasters.
Okay, disasters, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, first tell me that have you ever encountered a disaster?
I have encountered a disaster in Nagarkoil.
Oh, okay.
It is a flood.
Sorry?
It is a flood.
Oh, it's a flood.
When I was studying second,
Okay.
it was happening.
Okay. So, what happened? Can you tell me exactly what happened?
It is during that time the trees were shaking
Okay.
and the roads were full of water.
Okay.
And if anybody goes, wind was very fast.
Okay.
It was moving very fast. So if anybody stands outside, they will fly along with that wind. Just that much fast.
Okay.
I was seeing from my home.
Okay. And do you remember that how did people deal with it and how they overcome that situation?
I can't understand.
I'm saying that do you remember that how people deal with that flood and what they did to overcome that situation?
That means normal people.
Yeah.
They'll sit inside the homes. They won't come outside.
Okay. And like they were waiting to like the situation gets normal.
Yes.
And any help from government or something?
The help is within, I don't know.
Oh.
Near my home, I think there is no help.
Okay.
But because of that flood, one of the home got broken.
Oh. Okay.
And near my home, there is an area called Shakti Garden.
Okay.
And during the heavy rain, all the water will go inside. We are in upper area and the Shakti Garden is in down area.
Okay.
So water which comes up will go to the Shakti Garden area.
Okay.
And that will be full of water. So government came along with the bus.
Okay.
Not bus, boat.
Oh, okay.
To rescue them. And also tractor came. We went and saw it. To make the people to go to their homes.
Oh. Okay. And what do you think that when these kind of natural calamities happen, so how can we how it affects the human?
There are more costs for humans
Yeah.
due to this disasters.
Yeah.
There is cost damage of life,
Right.
properties such as houses, buildings, etc.
And it also affects the species, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So it's what do you think? Is it a big loss for every person?
It's not a big loss for every person, but 50% for 50% of the people, it's a great loss because for farmers who are dependent on agriculture, their crops would submerge into the water, so that there's a huge loss
Yeah.
for them. Then for the people who had mud and clay houses,
Okay.
their houses will be broken.
Yeah.
so that they won't have homes.
Right.
And the houses which is in down area, the water will go inside their homes.
Yeah.
These are some of the problems.
Right. But it affects the people very much. You know, the people who live in that particular area, they get affected by it very much. It almost.
This particular area gets affected too much, but other area, some areas would get affected very little.
Yeah.
Some areas won't get any problem.
Yeah. So, can you explain what kind of problems or challenges we have to face after this kind of disaster?
After this disaster went out,
Like,
more trees will be fallen, so there's old trees,
yeah.
and current lines will be fallen.
Yeah. Electricity.
Yes, so that we won't get electricity for some days after the flood.
Yeah.
Not flood, during any disasters.
Right.
The houses get damaged.
Right. And like people have to like go through mental, like they get very upset, and you know, they have to face the emotional challenges as well. Like their family,
Yes.
sometimes some parents lost their children and some children lost their parents.
Yes, it's true.
Yeah. So they have to face some emotional challenges. They get depressed. They don't know how to come out of it, right? And
Yes,
and how does a natural calamity or disaster affect the economy?
due to the natural disaster, there is a huge loss of property.
Yeah.
So as the people gets more problem, the economy of the country will also be reduced.
Yeah.
The growth will be reduced.
Yeah, like it we can say it affects the economic growth as well.
Yes.
Yeah. And people also have to face a lot of economic problem, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And how does it like physical? Can you tell me what physical challenges we have to face? Like you told me that people suffer with like mental issues. No, they have to face depression because of loss of family member or anything, and economic as well. They have to suffer and face the challenges economically. And now
Yes.
physically, how do you like how they face the challenges? What physical challenges they have to face?
They won't get food after the disasters and during the disasters.
Right.
And water scarcity will be there.
Yeah. So, can you tell me? Do you know which type of natural disasters that happen?
At least some examples of the natural disasters.
Yeah, you can give me some examples as well.
Earthquake, flood, drought,
Yeah.
hail,
Yeah. Tsunami.
Tsunami, thunderstorm,
Yeah.
etc.
And wildfire is also like considered as a natural disaster.
What?
Wildfire. Yeah. So when there's this kind of things happen, like any natural disasters happen, how as a human, what do you think, how can we protect ourselves?
To protect ourselves, we should be inside our homes or in a safe place.
Okay.
For example, during flood, we should be inside our homes.
Okay.
During earthquake, we should be under something so that any things fall on us, it won't affect us.
Okay.
Like that, we should stay in a safe place.
Okay. Okay. And how can we deal with the tsunami?
Tsunami.
Like anything, whatever you think we can do as a precaution.
So, tsunami refers to that things, it will rain heavily and more wind will be there. Right?
Tsunami happens when sea, it happens because of heavy rain. So it comes from it happens because of the sea. Then the huge water in this in sea, it comes a big wave, we can say. When there is a big wave, so then we can say that this is a tsunami.
I understand.
Huge sea waves.
For example, during tsunami, the people who live near the sea area will be affected. That means coastal areas.
Okay.
And the fishermen would die. All the boats will go along with the tsunami.
Yeah, right.
The water would come inside so that the people's houses will be damaged.
Okay.
It is a great damage for the people who live in the coastal area.
Yeah, right. So any recent natural disaster that you remember?
Wayanad disaster.
Where it happened?
It happened in a particular place of Kerala.
Okay, yeah. You're saying about Kerala, yeah.
I don't know the name of the disaster.
Okay.
But during the night when people are sleeping, the rocks, stones, everything came
Okay.
from the hills and fell on them, so that many people died.
Oh.
It is in Kerala. It happened in Kerala.
Okay. Yeah, I know about something happened in Kerala. Can you explain that what actually happens and it was a big
How did they die?
Yeah, how did they die?
The people were sleeping at home.
Okay.
The story I heard, somebody told to me.
Okay.
At night, the people are sleeping, the people of the villages are sleeping. Suddenly from the hills, rocks, stones, everything came down.
Oh, okay.
And suddenly fell on the people and their houses. So that they got stuck inside, and due to the huge rocks, the houses got broken.
Okay.
And most of the people died.
Oh.
It's a thing that happened there.
Oh. Do you know it was a landslide or something?
Landslide.
Okay.
I got it.
Okay. Oh. So, do you know what the government did for it? Do you have any idea?
They rescued the people.
Okay.
Many army people came. Many government, they took charges to rescue the people. And some people are rescued, some people died.
Oh.
Most of the people died. They built a bridge in 16 hours.
Okay.
Because due to the heavy rain, it caused due to heavy rain, landslide.
Okay.
So that after the landslide also there was heavy rain, so the water was flowing very fast in that areas.
Okay.
So that they can't swim and go as it is going very fast. So they build a bridge in that area, so that will be helpful for the army people and the people, others, villagers, people who live in the villages to go here and there.
Okay. And what do you think that when this kind of disaster happens, how does it affect the children's life?
What?
How does this natural disaster affect the child?
Child?
Yes.
Child refers to?
Like children, like they have to suffer a lot of things, no?
Yes.
Like
most of the things.
Yeah.
In the minor disaster, some children died and the parents were living.
Okay.
And the parents died and the children are living. So it's very...
Yeah. Like it is a emotional...
It's not good.
Yeah. It is an emotional challenge and people have to suffer from this. And
Yes.
some children it is difficult for children to accept this thing. They get very afraid, when these kind of things happen. If they survive, they get very afraid of these kind of things, and sometimes they cannot forget what happened.
Yes.
Yeah.
But government is taking charge of that. The children who are not having their parents due to disasters, they are taken to ashrams. That means hospitals, we can... That privilege... there's a center called... No, there's a center. There are many centers. There were, for example, in one center they would take the mentally affected people and they would provide food, shelter, etc. Like that, government would protect them also.
Okay.
I heard this from someone.
Okay. So, Sarvesh, how do you think that, how does this kind of natural disaster affect the animals and species? Animals.
For example, I don't do much. The birds, for example, if you are taking birds, they can, during the rain, they can stay at a particular place. After the rain gets over, they can go. But if there's a huge disaster,
yeah,
like flood, tsunami, etc., they can't manage it, so that they'll die.
Yeah.
And for the forest, many trees will fall down.
Yeah.
So that the shelter of the animals and birds are destroyed.
Right. So, like, it is a huge, we can say, disadvantage for animals as well, no?
Yes.
Yeah. So, I think Sarvesh should have... Yeah. So, have a nice day.
You also have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.